Rubio canvasser attack. All right. Second suspect arrested. Police say he confronted the victim for being a Republican. Now, this is an update to a story that came out earlier this week. I think yesterday. So police in Hialeah, Florida, or is it Hialeah? Hialeah, Florida, have arrested a second suspect for an alleged assault on a canvasser for Senator Marco Rubio of Florida, who's a Republican, obviously, which took place on Sunday night. According to an arrest affidavit obtained by Fox News Digital, Jonathan Alexander Casanova and Javier Lopez in attacking the canvasser. Joined Javier Lopez in attacking the canvasser. The document also noted that the canvasser told police that Casanova told him that he could not pass through the area because he was a Republican. Quote, after tirelessly working to bring justice to the victim, Hialeah police detectives have arrested and charged Jonathan Alexander Casanova for the attack, which occurred on Sunday, October 23rd, 2022. Sergeant Jose Torres said in a statement to Fox News Digital. The arrest affidavit says that the victim, who has been identified as by local media as Chris Monzon, was walking in the neighborhood handing out flyers for Rubio and Governor DeSantis when Casanova and Lopez were blocking the sidewalk. Following an argument, the affidavit says Lopez, quote, rushed the victim and threw him to the ground, and then Casanova began to kick the victim in the head while he was on the ground. While Casanova kicked him, Lopez punched Monzon in the head, police said. The affidavit says witnesses then pulled Casanova off of Monzon, and then Casanova released two German shepherds from his car and walked with them over to Monzon, who was on the ground, and began to give commands for the dogs to attack and bite him. These guys are real charmers. The police document says neighbors eventually separated everyone involved, but Casanova fled before officers arrived at the scene. The affidavit says that Lopez identified Casanova to police and that the Monzon later identified Casanova in a photo lineup. Monzon also provided a sworn statement on video, which is when he said Casanova told him he could not pass because he is a Republican and threatened to have his dogs attack him. Jeez Louise, this is awful. Monzon said in a statement that he tried to walk around Casanova and Lopez, but that Casanova then told him he was not allowed to walk around the neighborhood and threatened to shoot him if he continued. Monzon said that he was on public property. According to the affidavit, surveillance video corroborated Monzon's sequence of events, quote-unquote sequence of events. It's also noted that Monzon suffered a fractured orbital bone, nasal sinus fractures, and other underlying injuries. Jeez Louise. Torres said that intelligence gathered by detectives led police to locating Casanova at a park in Miami Beach where they apprehended him. Yeah, so the incident drew national attention after Rubio tweeted about it on Monday. Yeah, so it was Monday. Okay, the GOP senator said that at the time that the canvasser was attacked by 4 animals. It is unclear if this is meant to that more suspects were believed to be involved, or if this is referred to Lopez, Casanova, and the 2 dogs. I don't know, this seems pretty clear to me. When asked by Fox News if police are looking into any more suspects, Torres said that their investigation continues. Detectives are pending other witnesses' statements and video, and I just want to make sure that every person involved in the beating is brought to justice, Torres said. All right. So, this is awful, obviously. Here's the thing, though. Over the last 10 years, at least the last 10 years, the left has been calling, Republicans Nazis. They're all the Republicans are Nazis. And Nazi. They can't even think of another, metaphor, simile, or what is it, comparison. You could be out there. They're all like Maoists out there. They're all like Stalinists out there. They're all Pol Potian. I don't know how you they don't even understand what happened in Nazi Germany. They don't see that what they're doing is exactly what the Nazis did. They don't understand. It's like the Reichstag fire. They're like January 6th, and we're like Reichstag fire. And they're like, what's that? January 6th. And it was just like, how are you not getting this? It's like, did everybody sleep in civics? It apparently seems like Tim Pool and I are the few people who stayed awake. Obviously, others. But I mean, how many people slept through civics class? Through history?